and this example is an electric bill, and then they will reset it for you and you will need to upload it again. Hello, welcome to this tutorial in which you learn how you can verify your proof of address on the Deriv website. So you might be seeing this pop up, and I am sure most of the people who are watching this video have not verified the proof of address, and they keep seeing this pop up every now and then. So I have a solution for this, and I will show you how you can do it and the documents that you require to do it. If you do not have an account, create using the link in the description. You just scroll down and you'll see it. And for new users who have just finished creating the account, so you just open here where you can see demo. Let's say that you have finished signing up, you will just be able to see this demo. What you do, you open here and then you come to real. Here you will be able to see add currency, so just tap on that and then you will be popped up to enter your details, your name and all those details. So after doing that, you will verify your identity, and after verifying your identity, the most hard thing is verifying your proof of address, because most of the people do not know how to do it, and here is where I have the solution for you. So to verify your identity, first let's say that you are here on Traders Hub. What you need to do is just click on this icon and then you'll go to here, manage your settings, and the first thing you'll be able to see is your profile details. So here, when you scroll just down below, you'll be able to see your address. You can edit it or just leave it so that you can edit it here. You can just also edit it here or here. What you need to do, just tap here on proof of address, and then I just leave the settings and then we proceed to proof of address. Nowadays, Deriv has added address verification through location, which is a bit easier compared to this document, because it takes around 3 business days for your document to get approved. So this is the best way, and if it is not working for you, or you have the documents or you just fear for your privacy or whatever, you can avoid this one, provided that you have the documents. But this is the easiest one because some people do not have access to these documents. Now, the kind of documents that are required here are bank statement, utility bills, and I'll show you what are these documents for those who do not understand them. So also here, tax documents seem to work best when you have them. For people from Kenya, don't use M-Pesa statement. I used that one, but it did not work for my account. Now, what you need to use here, let's say that you have a receipt, and here I have an example. It's a utility bill and it has an address. So provided that your utility bill has an address, because there is somewhere you will need to enter that address. You can see here, there is somewhere you will be entering that address. So make sure that your utility bill has that address and you'll be just entering exactly as it appears in your utility bill, if that is the document that you're gonna upload. So make sure that you enter that address there. That way you'll be able to verify those details first. And here is another example of a utility bill, and this example is an electric bill. So this is an electric bill. If you have access to that, it has an address here. You can see this is an address, and provided that it has an address and your name, that is enough to verify your address on that website. So when you verify your address, you also set this address as it appears on your utility bill. If it is electricity bill, if it is a water bill, provided that the address is just here, you just put it there, because sometimes it might be reviewed by robots, sometimes by humans, you never know. So you just need to enter as it appears. And then here we also have a bank statement. So this circle shows you where that address is located. And also this is a tax document, as you can see it. You can also use, you see this is an address here. If you have it and it has an address, make sure you use it. And then here we have a mortgage statement. It has an address here. You can also use it to verify your account. Also, if you have, let's say that for people in Kenya, you can use your KRA because I saw it has a address somewhere. And the documents that you use should not be older than 6 months. So make sure that you use recent documents. You can also use receipts. If you purchase something, let's say that you purchase something online and you are sent together with a receipt which has an address, you can also use that to verify your address. I used it to verify a different account and I saw it worked. So if you have that receipt which has a clear address, and then you just enter here the same address and you verify, you will get your account verified also fast. And if by any case you uploaded a document and it took a lot of time to get verified, or it has not been verified, you will need to contact the support. They will reset so that you can again upload the document. I had that issue, I had to contact them. So if you had already uploaded the document and it took more than 2 months to get approved, or let's say that a month is a long time to get these documents approved. So if it took more than a month and the documents are still pending, or that proof of address still pending, you will need to contact the support and tell them that your proof of address is pending for a long time, and then they will reset it for you and you will need to upload it again. So that will be the solution for that. And if you have another question, just ask it in the comment section.